This Friday kicks off the August show at the Palette and the Page in Elkton. The show is called Approachable Creativity and features ceramicist Kai Crittenden and mixed media artist Gina Dell. The gallery's director, Patti Paulus, joins us this evening to talk about what's in store. Patti, how are you?
Hi, Allison. I'm great. It's good to be back with you.
It's always good to have you here.
Thank you.
Tell us about this month's theme, Approachable Creativity. What does that mean?
Well, so I have to come up with these names and to try to entice people, and
I'm enticed
because their work is very complex, but you can relate to it. So that was why I did Approachable Complexity, and they're very different in what they do. So Kai is a ceramicist, and she carves out pieces in her work. Generally, they're trees, and they're lit from within.
Yeah, I saw.
So they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And that work is very difficult to do. So very time consuming, and because if you slip, you're done.
Oh,
you can cut right through a limb or a branch or whatever. And Gina's work, she does. I don't know if you're familiar with acrylic pours. I asked her how she learned about it, and she saw it on YouTube. But she does acrylic pours, so she's pouring acrylic paint.
Oh, P-O-U-R.
P-O-U-R, okay. Yes.
I don't know why I was thinking P-O-R-E.
Oh, yeah, oh, that's interesting. And then because she has a fine art background, she takes those to a fine art level. So there's one piece, it's a triptych actually, so it's 3 panels, and it's a long dock over water. The dock's in silhouette and the boat's in silhouette, but she used an acrylic pour for the water, but then she painted the rest of it. And there's one hole that's an acrylic pour underneath, and then there's tree roots that go into the acrylic pour, and there's a silhouette of a tree. I mean, they're just fascinating.
That sounds amazing.
It's amazing. And these two people together is just really, it's another, it's amazing every time. I try to marry people, different artists, in order to create something really different and unusual. And it's another success, I feel like. So it'll be interesting to see what people have to say about it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it.
And they're super nice people too. So you can come and ask them questions on the opening.
And they're local. I think
Kai's in Pennsylvania, but close.
Local-ish.
Yes. 60 miles is our radius, and Gina's from Cecil County.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So the opening reception will take place at the First Friday Art Loop event.
Correct.
And features all sorts of other exciting stuff.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
So in our gallery, we'll have the book psychics.
Yes, Allie and Kim.
Allie and Kim, Kim's sidekick. And they set up, and it's been going on for almost a year. They come once a quarter, and they'll ask you questions, and they'll introduce you to new books, and it's super fun and non-threatening. And if you like to read, it's awesome to go talk to them.
It's so fun.
And they have fun.
The best book suggestions.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Come from those two.
Yes, yes. It was really sweet. This is a little bit of a digress, but Allie asked me to do. They had two romance writers come, and I got to go and be like the interviewer, like what you do.
Oh, cool.
And it was so fun and so interesting because just the way Allie just has the way of bringing people together in a really great way.
She truly
Another
does.
genre I don't read a lot of, and I read
is romance.
Yeah, but I read a lot of books to get ready, so it was good.
Yeah.
So anyway, they'll be there, and then we have John Palumbo, who's going to play live music for us, and he's been with us before. He's quite fun, and this time he said he's going to bring his electric guitar and kind of do some jazz stuff. So we'll see how that works out. And then we have Michelle Chenoweth, and she has written 3 prior books, but she just had a new release. It's her 4th book. It's called The Jealous Son. All of her books relate to some biblical story, and this one, if you can guess, it's about Cain and Abel.
Right.
But it's set in modern times, and it has to do with 2 brothers that are in a band, and and families and stuff like that. So she'll be there signing her book, and that'll be really fun.
It's a relatively new book.
Yes. It just let's see. So this is August. I think it was released in June or July. So it's brand new.
Cool.
Yeah. And they did a nice article on her in the paper, but that was last week or the week before. I can't remember. So. Yeah, so that's really cool. She teaches at at Cecil College as well in continuing ed for writing. And she's actually going to have a workshop next month at our gallery as well.
Which brings me to my next question. Are there any other upcoming events you'd like to talk about?
Oh my goodness. I think we have think, 6 workshops in August, and they're all online. Is that right? No. Yes, they're all online. September, I believe we have 7 workshops coming up. They aren't quite online yet, but they will be probably within the next 2 days. And that was September. And October, I think we have 8 or 9.
Oh,
so
wow.
there's a bunch of workshops coming up, and I cannot name them all.
That's okay.
There's a lot for writers. One that I think interesting is John Miklos is going to talk about getting your illustrated children's book published.
Oh.
Because he's very well published. His latest book, I can't remember the title, but that book was chosen to go in Dolly Parton's Imagination something. I forget what it's called. I'm so sorry. But she sends out free books to kids all over the United States. So his book was chosen. Yes, and he's just a really great guy. So we have a lot of authors doing things, and we also have meditation workshops, and we have journaling workshops, and I'm teaching a little pendant mini book workshop, and then Lynn's teaching jewelry, and we have all different kinds of things going on.
I don't think I knew that you had online courses, so I'll have to check.
Well,
those out.
they're online in the sense that you register online, and you can read about them online.
Oh.
But you don't take them online.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, got it.
Oh gosh.
I thought I had missed
That's
a
a whole
major-
other realm.
I thought I had missed a major memo.
No. And then we'll have our artful tasting again in October.
Yes.
And this
I wonder
time
when the
it's going
next
to be
one will
California wines.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so that'll be nice. And John Murray's curating, and he's
Yes.
such a great guy.
He is great.
Yeah. So I think that pretty much covers it.
Cool. Well, if you
Yeah.
think of anything, you can come back and talk
Okay.
about it.
Okay. Thanks, Allison. You're so good to me.
Patti Paulus is the gallery director at Palette and the Page. Thanks so much.
Thank you.